Pastors all across the country are finding new ways to gather in the era of social distancing. In Columbia, South Carolina, Pastor Richard Humphreys, the senior adult pastor at First Baptist Church of Columbia, says his church sometimes relies on previous recorded sermons and worship services.
As our worship service goes, our church is on TV normally, and so we're on TV, in fact, in 3 different states. So we continue to be on TV live, except there's nobody in the audience. It's just the pastor, minister of music, and then they play some videos of the choir from 3 or 4 months ago.
Pastor George Marty Brock is the pastor at First Baptist in Olive, Oklahoma. His church is still meeting, just not in the church. As the pandemic reached Olive, Pastor Brock came up with Church on the Lot. Church members park their cars in the parking lot and they can experience the service with others from the safety of their cars. It comes complete with a live stream service on Facebook.
Church on the Lot, and we actually have 4 services, a week. We have 3 on Sunday. We have a 9 a.m. and 11 a.m., and then we come back on Sunday evening at 6:30, then 7 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday night. And actually what we've asked our people to do is they drive to the lot. We have men that are properly attired in the fact that they've got on their safety provisions regarding the virus, and they help park the vehicles, help get the people in their parking spot. And then we request of the people to not leave their vehicle unless it be an emergency or a real need for a restroom facility. And people have been very cooperative with that. And we emphasized that we would need them to be if this was going to be an ongoing type of worship, because if it wasn't, we'd be going against the leadership's requests and requirements in our nation, in our state, and even our local area. So we have been doing Church on the Lot. People have been very good to stay in their vehicles and to practice social distancing. We've kept that inside 45 minutes, meaning we start at 9. We're having them drive off the lot at 9:45, and that cuts down on any perhaps needs for emergency or needs for restroom facility when they know we're going to have a start and finish time all inside of 45 minutes. So that's the way we've been doing it. And actually, to be honest with you, Grace, our attendance has doubled on Sunday morning, and it's probably a time and a half of what it was on our evening services. So it's been remarkable, and it's been a blessing for us.
Roger White, a pastor at New Pathways Baptist Church, is doing a similar parking lot church, but his voice is reaching inside the cars through radio using a short-range transmitter.
We've had to be creative. We've had to start doing things differently. With the options that we had, we decided to do parking lot church. And so we set up our sound and things outside the church on Sunday morning, and people just arrive in their cars, and they can either roll down their windows or they can listen to the sermon on their radio. We just have felt like it's better to have people continue to come to the church on Sunday mornings, and it just has worked out good for us.
In rural Oklahoma, one of the first communities to see a positive case of the virus was the community served by Pastor Justin White. Since the social distancing rules went into effect, Justin White preaches to his congregation at Charlton First Baptist through a live stream of the service and uses the church YouTube channel to make sure everyone who misses the message can watch anytime so no one is left out and his congregation can stay connected.
We have made our Sunday morning services a mix of both being live and being pre-recorded. And the reason that we've done that is because our internet service is less than stellar, and so we were afraid if we went completely live stream that there would be issues and people would miss out on the worship time. So we meet at 11 o'clock on a Facebook live stream, and we give some announcements, say hello to everybody, share prayer requests. I try to come up with some silly thing for everybody to do to interact with one another on the comments. And then once that time is over, we break, we go watch a pre-recorded message that includes both praise and worship and the sermon. And then at 11:45, we meet back together for a second follow-up conclusion Facebook Live video where we can talk about the message, share prayer requests again, just just another time to kind of come back together and close out the service like we typically would if we were meeting here.
Many of the pastors say that the virus has affected their community. In South Carolina, Pastor Humphreys says that stores have cut down the number of people allowed in any given area. The rules for gathering have also hit other church activities, such as youth programs and small group meetings. Pastor Brock wants to make sure young people stay connected during this time and has found a success with inviting teens to share their own stories. Pastor Justin White's youth group meet via Zoom video conferencing to make sure they can keep in touch. Students use cell phone apps to stay social during the week so that no one is left bearing their own burdens and stress during a time of global crisis. The virus is keeping people physically away from each other. The pastors say they are working to make sure it does not keep people from being emotionally or spiritually distant.